Alright, let's talk about what's actually on your plate. Every meal you eat is a mix of choices. Some you make, and some that are made for you before the food even hits the store. Whether you're a foodie, a health nut, or just someone who loves a good snack, it's worth knowing what's really going on with your food. Ever wondered what the difference is between GMO food and natural food? It's a debate that's been heating up for years, and it's not just about taste or price. It's about science, farming, and even the future of how we eat. It's not just some sciencey jargon or a marketing trick. These labels actually mean something real about what you're eating. They tell a story about how your food was grown, processed, and brought to your table. So let's break it down. We'll look at what makes these foods different, why it matters, and how it affects you and your family. First up, definitions. GMO stands for genetically modified organism. It's a mouthful, but it's actually pretty simple once you get the hang of it. That means the DNA of a plant or animal has been tweaked in a lab, maybe to fight off pests, maybe to survive drought, or just to look really good on a grocery shelf. Scientists use advanced technology to make these changes, hoping to solve big problems like food shortages or crop diseases. Natural food, on the other hand, hasn't had any of those lab-coat interventions. It's grown using traditional methods, often passed down through generations of farmers. It's grown the old-school way, usually with fewer chemicals or additives, but it doesn't always mean it's organic. Natural food can still be sprayed with some pesticides or fertilizers, but the key is that its DNA hasn't been changed in a lab. Now, here's where it gets interesting. What sets them apart? It's not just about how they're made, but also about how they look, taste, and even how long they last. GMOs are the techies of the food world. They're designed to be tough, efficient, and sometimes even more nutritious. Their genes are edited for speed, strength, and sometimes even a longer shelf life. That means they can look fresher for longer, and sometimes even pack in extra vitamins or minerals. That means more food for less money, and it sticks around in your fridge a little longer. For busy families or anyone on a budget, that can be a real game changer. Natural foods? They might cost more and spoil faster, but they offer that untouched by science vibe that a lot of people love. Some say the flavors are richer and the imperfections make them feel more real. So, what's good about each? Let's weigh the pros and cons, because both have their fans and their critics. GMOs are a powerhouse for farmers. Bigger harvests, fewer pests, and even cheaper prices at the store. They can help farmers grow more food on less land, which is a big deal as the world's population keeps growing. In some parts of the world, these high-tech crops are fighting hunger. They can survive harsh conditions, making it possible to feed more people, even where farming is tough. Meanwhile, natural foods are seen as safer, more pure, and often have fewer weird ingredients or artificial stuff. For some, it's about peace of mind and a connection to nature. But hey, nothing's perfect. With GMOs, some people worry about long-term health effects.